All right, and we're live. Hello, stream. What's up? Tweet it out. I was gonna look at the teams that we have this week. And we'll get. Let me just ping my Discord.
Yeah.
So it's who are you playing this week, Nico?
So I'm playing Sword's board, and yeah, they have actually a threatening team. I'm pretty worried about this matchup.
Are they League 1 or League 2? Oh, cool, pool 1 or pool 2, it looks like.
Pool 2, yes.
Latias, Suicune, Heracross, Regirock. I got a lot of boomers here. They have Regirock and Camerupt.
Yeah, I don't expect to see the Camerupt. It's just too slow and threatened by water types, but...
I wanted to draft it, but I just couldn't justify it. It just seemed too bad.
Yeah, you really have to... I feel like if you can have like several 4x weeks and they kind of synergize with each other because the opponent is forced to choose one, then it's fine, but like, yeah, I can't really draft one Amon like that. It doesn't even have enough bulk, you know? It's like 70 all across.
If this was Gen 4, maybe it would work. You could have filter on it, but it doesn't.
Oh, really?
I think it gets filter. Does it not get filter?
Does it get solid rock or?
Oh, solid rock. Filter is the same thing.
Yeah.
Filter, Snowgun. I believe Camerupt gets solid rock. Filter is exclusive to like Mr. Mime or something.
Yeah, like their team is really threatening because like they have Latias, Suicune, Camerupt, all the not Camerupt, Regirock, all these mons that are really hard to take down. Like
they're bulky,
I can't really take them down in one hit, so that will be tough.
And none of them are weak. Like all of them, like even Regirock was got 100 attack. Like, you know, ancient powers or rock tombs are not gonna do no damage, you know, coming from it.
Yeah, and also it's not affected by Intimidate, so it's really threatening my Gyarados and also my Lapras.
You have Jirachi, right? Yeah, you have Jirachi.
Yeah.
You have Jirachi, you have Sceptile, Dusclops, Ursaring. Interesting. Yeah, it is threatening. It's good against your team, actually. Latias is just extremely versatile. You can bring that thing as, like, that's a good support mon, but 110 special attack is not weak in this gen. Like, that is not a low number, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
I know in Gen 3OU, it's got a note that Salamence has the 5th highest special attack in the tier, and it's 110. So
that's crazy.
It just goes to show you how few Pokemon can rival that level of special attack.
Yeah.
It's just like Latios, Zam, Gengar, probably like Moltres, Zapdos.
Yeah.
And then since we have a bunch of low tiers, there's going to be other Pokemon in here, but I'm expecting him to bring against you. What am I expecting? Latias is, of course. Latias is even pretty good into Jirachi in general, I think. It's got T-Bolt, it's got Ice Beam.
Yep.
It's also good against your Sceptile. Oh, it's not a Sceptile, I see. You drafted a tier 3 first. Interesting.
Yeah, I did that because the person after me, Kiri, they had a Starmie and Arcanine already, and I was thinking they might actually go for the Fire, Water, Grass core.
You want to remove that?
Yeah, I just really wanted to make sure that I can get Sceptile because I needed some speed, you know?
I think Sword is going to just bring all 4 of their like all 4 of their tier 1s and tier 2s. I feel like I don't see a scenario where they're not going to bring it. It's a question of who's next. Gardevoir is interesting. It gets Imprison, right?
Yeah.
What could it imprison? Protect is a big one.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's pretty fast. It can... Oh, it's 1 slower than your Gyarados, which is really good. Otherwise, it's faster than everyone on your team except... Oh, no, you have Persian as well, actually. Well, they have Persian too. Persian Mirror, maybe? The rest of his team actually looks pretty, like, kind of weak. I guess I would... Persian has Fake Out, right?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
I guess I would expect Persian and Guard, maybe, as the 2 final utility mons. Because what's Swallow gonna do? Did it
I
get
mean,
used at all?
I mean, Swallow kind of checks my Sceptile, you know, like
Oh, it is
Sceptile
fast. Yeah.
gets outsped by it and probably O-code.
Yeah. But the
I think I definitely expect Swallow.
You know, it also could run Fly, right? Fly would be tech to do Fly Explosion with Regirock.
Yeah, you can do that, yeah.
That wouldn't be bad, actually. And then I could get a hit on something the next turn. I don't know why you'd do that over Protect, but...
yeah, I mean, I hope they go for a Choice Band Fly, and then I can just Protect into the Fly.
Yeah, just Choice Band. Yeah, it is. To me, it's a weak Pokemon. Like, I don't know what you'd be... And it can run a speed tier as low as 120. Like, it just needs to get 1 point faster than max speed Sceptile. So it can actually invest in some bulk.
Yeah.
That's the most interesting thing about draft leagues for me, is like the speed tiering. I've been very fiendish about seeing what is the max I need to get, you know?
Yeah, that's something I have to get used to. I don't know what... Can I really go risky and like go slow because I expect them to go slow, you know, like...
Yeah, I've personally never assumed they're gonna go slow, but like for example, when I'm doing, like, I'm looking at Golo's team, who I am playing. Golo has a 130 base speed Aerodactyl. So I assume the slowest he went was 1 point faster than my Alakazam. So all my damage calcs I did were assuming it's got that much bulk invested just into HP, for example, instead, just because that's general bulk, right? Like, I don't know what he's gonna do. And so it's the same thing with my Zam. Like, look at Golo's team is very slow except for the arrow. So it's like I can plan all of my speed tiers around that because I have nothing that can outspeed that. So, you know.
Yeah, I definitely think that if you, like, your Kingdra looks so threatening if you go for a rain mode, you know.
Yeah,
because then you also outspeed the arrow.
Yes. My team was... His team's kind of weird. I'm surprisingly threatened by the Pikachu.
Yeah?
Well, it's faster than a lot of guys. It has Fake Out and it's got electric moves.
That's true.
It could he could put Thunder on his Pikachu, expecting me to be Rain mode, and start firing off pretty powerful Thunders. It's faster than everything out of Rain except Manectric and Zam. So and it has Fake Out, like I said. And my Follow Me user is weak to Electric. So
Helping Hand, Volt Tackle into Metagross to Oko, or...
Well, I don't know if that's even possible. Surely not. Who with a Sableye, Pikachu, Helping Hand, Volt Tackle? That's insane. The Pikachu surely just dies. I don't know who I expect him to bring. I expect him to bring all 4 of his guys. I especially expect T-Tar. I expect he's going to bring T-Tar in the back a lot for anti-rain.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's what I expect. I expect Swampert. I don't have a great solution for Swampert if you look at who I've got. So I expect Pert to be like a big lead every time. Yeah. Maybe Walrein. I don't really know what Walrein is doing, if I'm honest. Like, I don't really...
I think Walrein makes a lot of sense because it's like the only water and ice resist, so the only mon that can be a roadblock for Kingdra.
Yeah, exactly. And so I'm not entirely sure. I just don't necessarily know what the plan is with it, like, other than, like, it's just kind of Fat Mon, Ice Beam, I guess. It's not like Ice Beam is bad.
Yeah.
Aerodactyl's very threatening. It's faster than my whole team. It's a very strong Pokemon. The one saving grace is it's very linear. It's not going to be able to do like it just does the same thing kind of all the time. I saw last week he brought Taunt on it, so I'm prepared for that. I'd watch out for Chimecho, and I don't need to. What's up, Brock? Is it out special attacked by anything other than glass cannons? Latios? Probably not.
Yeah.
Maybe Latios is the only one, really?
I think Lemonici was asking about an OU because you said Salamence is top 5
Oh,
OU.
yeah. Probably not. I mean, maybe some stab attacks are going to be stronger. Like Regice's Ice Beam is probably stronger than a lot of the things Latios can throw off. Or something like that. Like just other random stuff I'm thinking of.
I mean, I guess Zapdos is like the premier bulky special attacking monster, right? I'm not an OU player. But
yeah, Zapdos is a very versatile Pokemon. It can run 600 sets. It can run basically anything it wants to. In Gen 3 and 4 you can do Fizz Def, special defense, offensive. You can do mixed. In Gen 3 you can get away with mixed with Drill Peck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ping.
Oh yeah, Spectre Blue was asking the name of the format. It's called Orre Colosseum. It's named after the Orre Colosseum in Pokemon XD, where you basically play VGC in Generation 3. So that's what we're doing. And yeah, we don't have a metagame with Shadow Pokemon. I've never heard of that. I
don't think you can even do multiplayer battles with Shadow Mons. I don't think it's possible.
Yeah, you cannot, no. Yeah. You can't trade them, you cannot battle with them. But I don't know, I mean, maybe somebody wants to start a metagame like that, so...
It could just be a cool, like, theory crafts, you know, thing.
So, which mon do you expect Colo to leave at home?
I am expecting him to leave. You know, this is weird. I actually was having a tough time because I think his entire team is actually pretty threatening to me. If I had to guess, I expect Blisy to show up. I think he's probably gonna be very afraid of my Kingdra.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting Blisy to show up. You know, I don't know. It's very weird. I know Arrow's gonna show up, and I expect Arrow, T-Tar, Kurt for sure. I thought he might not bring Hera, but I'm not sure. Like, Hera doesn't look great into my team, but it doesn't look awful. You know, like it's slower than a lot of my Pokemon. It ties with Kingdra if I go max speed Kingdra. He could assume I'm going uninvested Kingdra for Rain Dance, in which case Hera has a good advantage against Kingdra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Pikachu's the obvious one to not bring because it's just like, yeah, it's got Fake Out. Yeah, it could do Thunder, but like, eh. And it doesn't have. Does it have Helping Hand like Sableye?
Pikachu.
I don't think it does.
I don't think so. No.
Let's see. It does not have Helping Hand, so I would expect Pikachu and maybe Walrein to be left out because while Walrein is a roadblock to Kingdra, I do have a pretty powerful electric type user, so I don't think it's like impossible for me to want to bring it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I could imagine Go Low just not bringing the Sableye because, like, if you bring Follow Me Togetic, then Fake Out isn't really useful.
Yeah.
And I don't see it doing that much. Like, I guess it can take care of Misdreavus, but like
the Helping Hand, because last week I think Golo ran Rock Slide on something, so he could be doing Helping Hand, Rock Slide, Aerodactyl flinches or something. Yeah, I don't know. So you think he could do Pert, T-Tar, Arrow, Hera, Walrein, Blisy?
Yeah.
Not having a ghost type opens him up to Fake Out and Boom, though. That's the only reason I thought he was gonna keep it, but I don't know. He also doesn't have. He actually doesn't have a Boom user. I just realized.
Oh yeah, True.
Do you want to pin your opponent? Colo is not answering me.
Oh, yeah, one moment.
Maybe get you versus Zio. Or you're not playing Zio, you played them last week. Right?
For this board.
Sword support, that's right.
Not gonna forget the link this time.
I hope so. Yeah, that's pretty much what I think those 6 mons we suggested, T-Tar, Pert, Arrow, Hera, Walrein, Blisy, or drop Walrein, add Sableye, or drop Hera, add Sableye. All of them I think are viable.
Yeah, my opponent said in 5 minutes they're ready. So.
Alright, awesome.
Yeah.
Format is basically Gen 3 VGC. Yes, F-Dog. It is pretty much, well, we're doing a draft league version of the format, but the normal format is just Gen 3 VGC, yeah. Like we're doing, we did a draft where the tiers were organized like this. And so we can only have 2 tier 1 Pokemon, 2 tier 2 Pokemon, and then everything else had to be tier 3. You didn't have to take 2 tier 1 Pokemon or 2 tier 2 Pokemon. But you could. I think everyone opted to, actually. I don't think anyone thought there is a tier 2 Pokemon or a tier 1 Pokemon not worth having.
Well, there's actually 4 for Lom who only drafted 1 tier 2.
Oh wait, really?
And the second pool, yeah.
Oh, I was looking at pool 1. 4 Lom. Let's see. 4 for Lom. Oh, yes. Starmie, Hariyama, Misdreavus, Steelix, D-Knight, Slaking, Raichu, Articuno. Damn, the Slaking pick going crazy.
Yeah.
It's not impossible. If you get Protect desynchronized, then Slaking actually viable, I guess, right? Or if you get a situation where they're both down.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very hard to use. I think you have to be brave to like draft it, but it's definitely, it has potential. But yeah, it takes a lot of practice to get used to it, because if you like, it's really risky to bring it in the back, because you always have to make sure you have a skill swapper, right? But if you always bring it in the front, it's very predictable.
Who's the skill swapper on that team? Starmie
and Misdreavus.
Oh, Misdreavus gets it too. Okay, cool.
Yeah. But yeah, obviously it can do a lot of damage, and it can be a really good check for like Ladis or Zapdos. Yeah.
Yeah, and Slacking is also insanely bulky. Not on the special side, but on the physical side, it is just a monster. Interesting. Okay, so what is pool? Mons pool 2. What tier 2s are available then? Milotic, Pinsir, Rhydon. Okay, I get it. I don't think any of them are horrible, but I get it. Especially his team doesn't really have someone who would benefit from a Lightning Rod. And he also has wait, is Raichu Lightning Rod in this gen? No, right? Yes?
No.
No, it's static, right?
But it has Follow Me.
Oh, interesting. Pikachu doesn't? Oh, it does. Pikachu does. Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I get why he didn't draft any of those guys. Milotic is the best out of those, but I understand still not wanting it.
Yeah. But honestly, I feel like Manectric is actually better in draft than Rhydon, because Rhydon is just such a liability.
What, on the special side? And it's
like
weak to
just being
Earthquake?
4 times weak. Being 4 times weak to water and grass. And...
Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah. I also didn't take it. I didn't think I needed an electric immunity, honestly. I don't even have one. Because Lightning Rod doesn't make you immune to electric moves in this gen, so you just take the hit.
Yeah. Okay, my opponent is ready.
Okay, awesome. We're gonna
ahead and challenge them. Wait.
Let me get Dawn open. What?
Okay, wait, they're logging on now.
That was weird. All right, let's get the. All right, we're about to have Sword is Board versus Nico. Should be a good match. You also have to remember, F-Dog, in this gen, follow me actually gets fake out towards you. Fake out does not have that high of priority in this gen. It's only +1. So so follow me is actually very powerful. I think this is one of the most unique VGC formats I ever played. I like how single attack focused it is. I think it makes it very unique. The explosion stuff is also pretty good. It makes it maybe a little too much, but I don't think it's that bad. Like, I don't think a lot of people think explosion kind of ruins the tier. I don't think so much. Like, a lot of people would like, I've seen some people even talk about like, oh, maybe explosion ban. Maybe that'd be like a fun, like, alternate meta just to see what it's like. But because oh, all right, Nico is linking me the match. Here we go. Nico has deafened himself. We're gonna get the match underway right now. All right, we're gonna keep Nico open here. We're gonna get into a battle. All right, here we go. Good luck to both of our competitors. Nico has Jirachi, Lapras. Lapras is interesting. Lapras is good into Suicune and into Latias, actually. And into Regirock. Wow, actually. If I had to guess, chat, Nico's gonna bring out the. I think he's gonna bring Jirachi in the back. Although Jirachi out front is not bad. Maybe he's doing Jirachi at the front. Lightning Rod for the Latias. It could be good. It could be good. If he leads into the Suicune, it could be bad. But I'm expecting Jirachi in the back. And maybe like a Sceptile Dusclops lead or something like that. No, you see, so here's the thing. Double target moves that only target the opponent are reduced in damage by 50%. So Surf is at what, a 95 base power move? It's a 50 base power. If it's 90 power, it's 45 power. Okay, so we've got the Gyarados Dusclops lead into Swellow Suicune. A good lead for Nico, I think. Swellow is probably choice banned, but it is intimidated. The Suicune could have hidden power ice. Here. Okay, he switches it out. T-Waves the Latias. Is it Lum? It's not Lumberry. Oh my lord. Wisps the Suicune. Suicune gets off a Reflect. Okay, very interesting turn. Nico is advantaged. Now, he can't switch in Marowak here because Marowak could die to Suicune, whatever it's doing. But Gyarados is going to be weakened because of the Reflect, so it's going to be interesting to see. I suspect a Shadow Ball from Dusclops into Lati is going to be pretty powerful still. Okay, yep, he expected Marowak to come in there. Excellent. This is an excellent turn from Nico. There's about 50 to Latias, which is very strong. If I had to guess, well, the obvious play here is to switch Marowak into Marowak into Gyarados' spot on the T-Bolt, or they could protect Latias, Hydro Dusclops. Suicune's not going to get anywhere hydroing while Marowak is not on the field. So I don't know what to expect here. Oh, Lapras, even better, because, well, not even better necessarily, but it was still good. Lapras would not have died from a Thunderbolt, and in case that actually covered the 50-50 if he chose to target that, expecting that. It's very good. Okay. So Dusclops is really low, but with the main Thunderbolt user off the field, Jirachi is fully online. Well, not fully online because Marowak is sweatened by Suicune, but Gyarados is not going to be that threatened by the Heracross. Switch on the Intimidate makes sense. Hidden Power Rock, probably an excellent play. That's got to be choice span damage, I think, to be doing that at -1. So this is a really good recovery from Sword is Bored. Hey, how you doing, Jason? It's a really good recovery from Sword is Bored. All right, the Suicune is probably going to stay Hydroing. The Heracross has a very powerful Hidden Power Rock into either of them. Suicune protects, probably on a suspected Thunderbolt. Yep. Now here's the thing. He's going to be able to switch back in Gyarados to lower the damage. Heracross, I suspect Marowak is either protecting. Actually, what the optimal play here is Marowak protect, Lapras Thunderbolt into the Suicune slot, because the only Pokemon Suicune can switch into is a Swellow. So I think this is a really bad position for Sword is Bored. Nico's positioned themselves very well. Nico could also opt to switch Marowak out and Intimidate. Gyarados probably won't die from a Hidden Power Rock here. And it would cover for Heracross switching. Because if I was Sword, okay, switches out into Swellow. Yep, this is exactly the turn I thought was going to happen. Nico Thunderbolts the Suicune. Excellent turn. An excellent turn from Nico here. Now Lapras has pretty much free reign to either now Protect is online in both instances against Sword is Bored. Swellow and Suicune can protect. Gonna get Intimidate off on Swellow. Swellow subs. Okay, I did not see that coming. Lapras Ice Beams the sub. I don't really know where the sub is going. An excellent Ice Beam from Nico. Suicune gets shipped down with Burn. Thunderbolting Suicune is going to be free now. Swellow still has potential Protect online. If I was Nico, I would actually use like Hydro into the Coon slot, maybe. Hydro or Waterfall, expecting Heracross to come in there. Maybe get Gyarados back out of there. Maybe protect Gyarados. Who's to say what's going to go on with it? Hey, we're commentating some matches from my draft league that I'm in. First up, we're watching my friend Nico, who's one of the tier leaders, do his battle against Sword is Bored. So this is effectively Gen 3 VGC, but we're also doing it in a draft league format. We're just waiting here. This is a tough turn. Heracross comes out. Double edge into Gyarados. Gyarados lives. Hidden Power flying into Hera. Great turn from Nico. Lapras Ice Beams a turn. That was an excellent turn from Nico. This is going to go to Nico at this point. I don't know that Nico has anything else that he can do. Or I don't know Swords Board can win this match at this point. That was a great turn, doubling the Hera slot. I didn't even think of that. Marowak comes in. Ice Beams a Swellow. GG from both of them. That was an excellent turn. Yep. We're gonna click upload replay in case the players forget. All right, we have the next game. All right, now the teams have to be the same. We're gonna switch sides back to Nico's side just for consistency's sake. This is game 2. Let's see if Sword is Bored can pull a win. So, Nico played that excellently. The Reflect didn't seem to help out too much from Suicune. I'm wondering if we're going to see a Guard of War here. He does have, Sword is Bored does have 2 Psychic Weak Pokemon. So perhaps a Swellow Suicune lead could be pretty good. Suicune is threatened by Thunderbolt, but it's not that bad from Lapras. Suicune is threatened by Sceptile. Step tile also threatens the Reggie Rock. So this is going to be interesting. I don't know what Sword's board can bring to make things a little bit easier for themselves. I don't think the Suicune Lottie lead is bad, but the problem is Duskull does definitively like defeat the Suicune Lottie lead. So we're gonna have to see what Sword can bring out to stop that. Maybe like what does Sword have to stop the Dusclops? Actually, looking at the team, Sword doesn't have a lot. Hydro from Suicune was doing a lot, so perhaps that's the best case scenario. Maybe a helping hand Hydro from Latias, but then it could fail. Okay, here we go. First turn. All right, we got a Heracross and Latias. Interesting. Not what I would have expected, although it does seem to do pretty well into the Ursaring lead. Now, Dusclops can Shadow Ball Latias. Latias could protect here. Ursaring could also protect here. I'm expecting Heracross, obviously, to want to attack the Ursaring. Let's see. I don't know what else we could have here. Latias, I don't think Latias is going to be able to do a lot here. There's just not much. I'm gonna lower this. Oh, the music went away. I don't know why. Ah, why'd that happen? Why is it doing that? I'm sorry. It's just taking a while to change. Okay, we fixed it. Okay, so this is going to be a really tough turn. As I was saying, I'm expecting, I think the safe play for Sword. Whoa, did not expect this. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. So Latias does still have, so here's the thing. Latias does have Protect Online. Regirock does have access to Superpower for Ursaring. I don't know if Ursaring has... Ursaring is basically not going to be able to do any damage to Regirock. The return did a lot of damage. 20.3. We can take a look here. How is it going to have done that much damage? We'll take Ursaring into Regirock. Okay, Charming. Okay, interesting. Charm's an interesting tech. I don't think it's bad. I think it was... That was a tough turn for Sword. He's gonna have to do a lot to make a comeback here. He got lucky with the Will-O-Wisp miss, although Will-O-Wisp is only 75% accurate in this gen. Still lucky, but not horribly egregious. Dusclop, all right, takes out the Ursaring. Regirock probably getting wisped here. He's surely not gonna wisp the... Okay, he Icy Winds, interesting. Icy Wind is going to make Heracross slower than Gyarados. Gyarados now has the hidden power pressure onto Heracross. We don't know who Sword's board's got in the back. Regirock could go for the rock move onto Gyarados here. Could also continue to Earthquake. Regirock's Earthquake doing 21 to the... doing 21 to the Dusclops. So I suspect Dusclops is or Regirock is not fully invested in attack or something like that. Okay, he goes into guard, traces pressure, hidden power flying, KO's guard, not great. That is bad. Surely guard lived. Regirock rests and gets burned. This is looking very bad for and Sword's board forfeits, and that's the game. That was a tough game 2 from Sword. There was quite a bit of luck. The crit was big. Guard probably lived the crit, although notably Gardevoir probably doesn't outspeed Gyarados. I don't know if it was max speed Gyara. Probably not, and if it was max speed Guard, he could have pressured T-Bolt. Hello, Nico. Good games.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, another one in the books.
You played game 1 excellently, I thought. Your game 1 play was outstanding.
Thank you.
Game 2 was a bit more hacks involved, but still wasn't anything horrible, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was always threatened by the Heracross with Ursaring. I don't know if I should have brought Ursaring actually, but
What was the? I don't even actually understand. I'll go into a replay. First turn. I don't know what is Ursaring doing. What is the?
yeah.
I don't know. I don't actually understand the conceptually. I don't understand what he's doing. I was surprised by the damage he did to Regirock. Were you? I don't know if you want to reveal if you were banded or not, but were you banded or was that just low investment Regirock?
Yeah, no, I was banded.
Okay, I was gonna say 20% to Regirock with a return is insane.
Yeah, right.
But
that's the power of Ursaring, yeah.
Yeah. The sub Latios was interesting, but then the charm sort of threw it away. I guess he was trying to use that as like a reflect type situation to the... Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the charm caught me off guard, but like Dusclops was not necessarily... I mean, I wanted to take it out with a Shadow Ball, but yeah, I also had return, so that didn't really matter much. I was surprised like they didn't preserve the Latias for Gyarados because it had T-Bolt, and I think it was like basically their only answer besides HP Rock on Heracross.
I expect Guard to have had T-Bolt as well.
Yeah, right, that's true.
But the thing is, unless your Gyarados wasn't max speed and the Gardevoir was max speed, that's the only way it was going to outspeed and KO with T-Bolt. I mean, Guard was probably going to live whatever attack Gyarados had to have, but still, like, it's not a super reliable answer like Latios would have been.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I think we didn't get to see the HP stat of Gardevoir.
We did
Because
it got sent out.
Right, yeah, but it died immediately, and I think it doesn't show us the HP stat in the log.
Oh, it's supposed to show us the HP, but it didn't. Let's see. Skip to end. Let's see if it showed it. Gardevoir. Yeah, it did not show in the log. So since we didn't get to see it, we don't know what it was going to be like.
Yeah.
No, go on.
So yeah, because of that, I assume it was like max speed, and yeah, indeed, my Gyarados was not max speed, so
yeah, that's what I expected.
It could have been an issue. Yeah.
Not having the super effective reducing berries also makes this a very tough gen to use something like Gyarados, because Gyarados can't just put a Wakan berry on itself and say problem solved.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
I was looking at your first game. I was just very impressed with the first game. I actually want to open that because in game 1 you did. I think you brought like the best team possible for game 1. Although I thought the Reflect Suicune was very interesting on their part, but I don't know what the end game was. And you played around the expectation of Garowak coming out like just perfectly. Like you had the psychology down lock, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you protected Gyarados on the Thunderbolt, expecting Hydro Pump to come in on the Dusclops, and you Shadow Ball for 50%, by the way, with the Reflect up, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Dusclops is not strong. It's like what, 70 attack or something like that?
Yeah, 70.
So it's not like it's weak, but it's not the strongest Pokemon. So I was very surprised by that.
Yeah.
And then the switch out into, because I was like, okay, what's he gonna do here? Because I was thinking double into Marowak could have been good, but doubling into Lapras to check in case Suicune hydroed the Lapras slot, expecting Marowak there, was just I don't know, it's just very good. The whole thing was good. Lapras was such a good pick for this reason. It just complements the Marowak being weak to Thunderbolt like very well, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or Marowak being weak to Hydro Pump very well.
Yeah.
Although HP Rock caught me off guard, I didn't see that coming.
Well, I was expecting it because otherwise, like Heracross is kind of does nothing against Gyarados.
Also, I think it might have been Bandit or something. Oh, it did. 51 after Intimidate is insane damage.
Yeah. And I was like max HP Gyarados with like 12 defense EVs also.
Okay, so you're very bulky and it did that much. Yeah, that had to be banded then.
Yeah.
And then my favorite turn of the whole game 1 was the double into Suicune. It was like the second to last turn. because I saw the Swellow sub and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? I have no clue what the plan with the sub. It's maybe boom, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Wait, you didn't see their first match, the week 1 match of
No, I
Sword
did
and
not.
Sword?
I did not watch it. No.
So yeah, so I was expecting this. They actually brought sub Swallow already in the week 1 match, and it had also Endeavor. So you sub down and then you endeavor to like low HP.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That's
Which I was
pretty
not
good.
too worried about because I have Dustclops, but yeah.
That's a good set. That's an interesting idea. I've never seen that. But yeah, you
Yeah.
doubled the Gyarados live the double edge, and then the HP ice beam into covering everything, which is perfect. So I don't know, it was just very good. Golo still hasn't answered me, so I don't even know. We might only be getting one game today. I don't know if.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he agreed earlier today for 3 EDT. We could try DMing them. They're not online. Maybe they misunderstood what Eastern Daylight Time was. I don't really know.
Aren't they the same time zone as you?
I think they are. I think they are GMT. Well, it's actually funny if you look in the doc, they wrote EST for me and then GMT -4 for Golo, but that's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same time zone. It's also daylight time right now, not standard time, which I actually only learned embarrassingly recently that is a different. They mean different things. Daylight ETTs for when it's daylight time.
Yeah.
The Regirock could have done more. I agree. Regirock should have been exploding. There should have been booms happening. I understand he was afraid of the Dusclops, but like in game 2 from my perspective, I don't know, there was boom pressure. I don't know, taking out something, especially after it was burned. Once it got burned, like boom's still gonna be KOing Gyarados probably, or something like that.
Yeah, not sure if the Resto Chesto set is really worth it on Regirock.
Yeah, and
you want to boom anyways.
And rested at a very inopportune time, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Like, what was the whole move set? Was it? It might not have even been boom. I think if you're Resto Chesto, you're not boom, right? Or is the plan to chip things with Earthquake and then boom later after resting? I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, like also the Resto Chesto, actually I was relieved to see that because then I knew, okay, it doesn't have Lum or Rost Berry, so I can freely burn it, and then I shouldn't have to worry about it. But yeah, in game 2 I didn't bring Marowak. I didn't feel like I really needed, actually, yeah, because it was pressured by Suicune. And I just really wanted to have Ursaring for some big damage, just get off one hit and take something out. And I was expecting the Reflect Suicune, and that's why I ran Brick Break on Ursaring just in case. But...
yeah, I thought Brick Break was a good play. Yeah, Brick Break's a good tech, I think. I like that it breaks Reflect, and you don't really have any other good fighting moves this gen to use, so...
Yeah.
Because Focus Punch is going to be hard to get off in doubles. You can do it probably, but it's going to be tough, I think.
Yeah.
I DM'd my would-be opponent to see if they'll be able to play. I'll wait until like 4:15 or something. Continue stream until then, and then if they don't show, then they don't show. What can you do? We could watch some other replays from this week, though. I haven't seen any of the replays this week, so maybe I'll turn some of those on to see. Take a look at that.
Yeah, so I think so far there's only one other replay from this week, but if you want, you can also check out Sword Sports' first match and see the Swallow for yourself.
Yeah, the only replay I watched...
That was a pretty heat match. Like, it was pretty close, and yeah.
Okay, I'll turn that on after this, because the only replay I watched from last week was I watched my own to see what I could improve on, and I also watched my future opponents match. So, oh no, look nicer. Get this like this. This. Nope, it's not. That was them. It was not. Let's see. I'll play this first match. All right, let's see. All right, Oops brings Electrode. Oh, actually, let me put on the follow. Hey, I paused. Reset. Let me get the battle music, please. Hello, where is it? Play for battle theme. Okay, let's see. So they brought Oops STG brought an Electrode and a Blaziken into a Wob. You want to talk about heat? You talk about Wobbuffet Raikou into Electrode Blaziken.
Oh yeah.
I actually have. Conceptually, I have no concept what's going on here. This is insane.
Wait, I can't see the battle. Are you showing the battle?
Oh, you know what? I can stream it to you as well. Hold on, let me...
No, I mean I'm watching your stream, but I don't see it on stream.
You don't see it on stream at all?
Wait. Oh, sorry, I was in the back. Sorry. Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Yeah. I respect them for bringing Wobbuffet, but I don't think it was smart, to be honest. I think so. Like Wobbuffet only really has a place on Parish Trap, and even that is like very, very hard to pull off in Gen 3.
Yeah.
Obviously, because Wobbuffet cannot protect. Yeah.
It can't protect. It has Encore. It also looks like somehow this must mean the Wob has Quick Claw, because if you're looking at this, Wobbuffet goes before everyone.
Yeah.
Which is very unlucky that happened turn one. Although I guess if you don't want that, don't put it on there. But
yeah.
Raikou Reflect, Overheat into Wob. Okay, I guess maybe mix. Surely Blaziken's mixed. That's got to be one of the main advantages here, right? Okay, an Electrode Reflected. What do we have? An Endure. Are we getting a Boom? Okay, not sure if the crit mattered, but still fine. Actually, it could have mattered if that didn't KO.
It mattered, yeah. With the Reflected mattered.
If that didn't KO, they could have encored whoever is coming. They could have countered the Tauros, and Tauros would have died.
Yeah. So we're actually not sure if it works like that. Like if you can hit the other mon that comes in.
It 100% works that way. I know for a fact.
Okay.
Yeah, I know for a fact it works that way because Min and Journey Across America won a battle that way.
Right.
Actually, from literally the exact same circumstances. There was a Clefable with a Reflect Up. It countered Electrode, and then it KO'd a Kyogre or a Mewtwo. I think that switch in.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So this whole game was really unfortunate for Tom.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Yeah.
Okay, Blaziken gets Slack. That's what I expected with the Endure. Oh, what is this song? Hold on, listen. Shit ripped.
Oh yeah, the HP bar is cut off on the screen. Can you show maybe?
Oh, is it? Oh yeah. The opponent HP bar.
Yeah.
Easy. Thank you for telling me. Very good. All right, we're gonna loop that. Yeah. All right, let's play. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's very depressing. I think it maybe it lit. I with Reflect I'm not 100 on that, but still.
Yeah, so actually they revealed afterwards that they were max defense Raikou. Yeah, pretty sure it lived.
Oh no.
Yeah, okay. So sad.
Houndoom comes out, Fire Punch on Blaziken, and Houndoom does not look like it. The Houndoom Bring is a little bit sus. I don't know what it achieves against this team.
Yeah.
I guess it's okay into Registeel. Hidden Power does Hidden Power Ghost. Yeah, that's normal on Tauros. Oh, you know what? Let me just do slow. Protect. Okay. HP Ghost into Gengar boomed. There goes. Doesn't even KO Tauros. Okay. Yeah. And that's pretty much just game at this point. I don't know what you're gonna be able to do here. There's no way, even with the light screen up, there's just no way Although I guess I don't know. Is Registeel just gonna explode? Just take it out? I feel like there's no reason not to. Oh, T-Wave. Oh. Alright. Wanna get saucy with it? You get saucy with it, I guess. Let's see. I guess he's just trying to sack the... yeah. I do respect playing it out till the end.
Yeah.
And then who's
Registeel is scary, man. Like, it's...
Oh, actually, this is his last mon. This was actually closer than it looked.
Yeah.
Yeah, Registeel's really... It's kind of like a weird... It's like similar to Dusk Clots in a way, in terms of bulk at least. Like bulk and power, it's the same, but the utility is very different of what it's able to achieve. Let's look at game 2. This is... this team is insane. Both of these teams are actually kind of insane. What do we got here? Okay, Ludi, Electrode. Oh, is this a Rain Dance angle? We can have a Rain Dance into Ludi destroying everything.
Yeah.
Tex, fake outs, that's fine. Yep. This is a really good combo. Now, this thing's gonna be able to thunder with impunity. Ooh, Hydro Miss sucks. T-Bolt into Eggy. Eggy is gonna be able to Encore into Hydro. That's fine. He kind of wants that anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. With Wobbuffet, you can just play 2v1 basically, and...
Yeah, you just literally, that's what... Yeah, he just ignored
only thing it can do is Encore and Charm, but that's it. Or Tickle.
I wonder why he didn't double the Wob there. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. You know, I forgot it got that move. Oh, that was actually... Oh, he literally misclicked, I see. That was actually not a bad play in the end from that was from Tom, I don't think. And this is so bad for Tom now. This is an earthquake if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
Reflect. Wow, Raikou with max defense, quite a bit bulky. Huh.
Yeah, it actually takes that like a champ. Yeah.
Right. Let's look at the heat match. We've said before, I've not seen. So it was
Swordest Board versus Oops. So we get to see the Registeel again. Ooh. And like a totally different set, and also once again showing why Registeel has to be respected, especially in draft, because it's so hard to take down.
Alright, let's take a look then at... We'll go slow. Alright, we have
Jason. Jason, we're actually checking out the Swallow match right now.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. So Regirock, Lottie into the Rain. This seems like Oops STG's Rain mode is the plan here. Fake out Rain Dance. Oh, Light Screen. Okay, that was actually really good. Now he's threatened by EQ and Boom. Oh. Okay, this is double protecting. Double protecting is very scary because that makes you like super vulnerable to explode if they don't do it. Icy Wind, interesting. I'm surprised Rain Dance is not happening here. With Rain Dance Hydra, you'd be able to really pressure Regirock. Okay, protect. Ooh, protect explode on Lottie. Nice. Heracross comes out. Heracross comes out. Reggie Earthquake, that's fine. Let's see. Okay, Dursalak Hera's coming out, looks like. Okay, Giga Drain. Alright. Alright, and now we have...
I just realized that Oops GTG's team is actually like perfect Registeel support. You have Light Screen, you set up Rain, so fire attacks don't do that much damage. That's really good for setting up this Registeel win con.
Alright, let's see. So the Swell is coming out. Alright, we get sub. Mega Horn into Ludi, that's what I expect. Tauros comes out. Doesn't even have anyone to go in the back to. Just trying to endure. Hubble Edge did a lot. Holy shamoli. Oh, T-Bolt Registeel. Interesting. Okay, endure. It's probably Swarm then. Swarm. Maybe not Swarm. I don't know. Subbing again. I wonder why he's T-Bolting the...
Wait, this is game 2, right?
Oh, I think I played game 2 first. That still doesn't matter. Yeah. Well, oops.
That doesn't.
T-Bolt. Alright, endures. Oh, this is when the Endeavor comes out.
Yeah.
But how is he gonna be able to? Is it just Jover?
Well, he was the moment where people were wondering if it has HP ground.
Oh, I see. That
and I think it actually could have taken the KO with HP ground. I think
that would have been insane. We'll look at game one as well. Oops, not that much, but it's still good to just watch them. Okay, Weezing has boom, right?
Yep.
Okay, Weezing into what the hell? This is a crazy lead. Protect, is he just ripping the boom? All right, he died. Well, we'll never know, I guess.
Yeah.
Camera up Earthquake. How strong is camera up? We'll find out. Pretty strong. That choice band? Could be soft sand as well, actually. No, could. Yeah. -1. It is stab. We get an we're getting a double edge, so sort of just sacks the Tauros. Okay, oops. And then we have the Registeel. So Registeel could do a lot against these two, but although Brick Break. Okay, protect. All right, no Brick Break for Heracross then, as we will now see.
Yeah.
Is it just 2v1 now? But here we go, I guess. This is, if there's ever been an opportunity for a 2v1, it's this Registeel right here.
Yeah, just look at how it will take this Hydro Pump.
12% is insane.
Right.
Okay.
Like at this moment, of course, you have to note, you have to think about screens when there's only one mon left work just like in singles.
Yeah,
in Gen
it reverts. 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually crazy that Registeel won this 1v2, but that's Registeel. Yeah, like Bolt Beam Registeel.
Yeah, it's yeah, it gets Bolt Beam in this gen. Yeah, it's just gonna start Thunderbolting. Protect for lefties. Yep. And,
I was so surprised. Yeah.
This is actually also a pressure with pressure situation. Yeah, Hydro Pump. He's gonna run out of Hydro Pumps. Sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and T-Bolt doing that much is very surprising. This is a bulky Pokemon. Oops, GTG set this up so well. Yeah, 33. Holy moly. Yeah, there's not a situation where Sword is going to get out of this alive, I think. Yeah, Icy one. Yeah. Just, I guess it's saving Hydro, trying to chip, but does Icy even do enough chip for lefties?
I think maybe it already ran out of Hydros because it only has 4.
Oh, it just says 1. Here. 4. What do you mean it only has 4? It has 8, right? Oh, and it died anyway. That was an insane. That was just crazy. That was a crazy match. That was a good match. Colo has not responded to me yet. I'll watch one more replay set and then I will push it to go.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll look at Tom versus Michael. I opened 3 replays. Let's watch this. Whoa, the Shedinja heat. Okay, Pert Zapdos, a classic lead. If ever there was one. Gengar, Raikou. Raikou could have HP Grass, so could Gengar. Gengar could have HP or Ice Punch for the Zapdos. Sub Raikou. Skill Swap Levitate. Oh wait, did we watch this one live last? Actually, I think we watched this one last week, didn't we? Am I crazy? I think
we watched Bilbo versus Alex last week.
Yeah, last week I saw the Raikou skill swap on a different team.
Yeah.
Okay. So
maybe Rocket Jaws versus Forlom. I think that one was a good one.
Well, we're watching this one. I didn't watch this one because this guy's a shit inch and he brings it out. I did not see that shit at all. I would have freaked out if there was a shit inch on my screen last week.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I noticed all of these skill swap Raikou users. These guys are just happy to sack their Gengar. Do you know, they're like, because this happened with the other person who did that strat. They're happy to just let their Gengar die, and I'm like, I feel as though Gengar is a valuable Pokemon.
Yeah.
And also, in a game where you're only bringing 4 Pokemon, like if you're sacrificing it and it's not with Explosion, it's like very wasteful to me. Like all your Pokemon that you bring into a match should be very important in this format, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Like, yeah, the Raikou's immune now, but okay, so Shedinja comes out, which Raikou definitely can't hurt. And Ursaring, I don't think Ursaring even gets Shadow Ball, so...
Yeah, it only has HP Ghost, if anything.
I don't think it can... I think both these Pokemon can't hurt the Shedinja, which is, first of all, insane that they brought it to begin with.
Yeah.
Zapdos, Double Edge into Wonder Bread. Let's see. Protecting to scout for any moves that can do damage. The Crunch. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's I guess they prepared for it. Double Edge, Mercs. Ursaring is actually, you know, Ursaring's been surprisingly strong in this format. Both you have used it well, and Tom used it well here as well, I think.
Yeah, it's such a good tier 3. Like, you have so much damage, and it's relatively bulky.
Yeah, bulky. Look at that damage to this part. You kidding me?
Yeah.
The Fake Out. Right, Dugong's got Fake Out situation. Yeah. Yeah, you can't Earthquake the Raikou. Explodes, takes out the Dugong. Oh, this is actually going to be a win probably for Tom, if I had to guess. Crunches that. Yeah, there's no way Shedinja's going to be able to do jack shit to the Raikou. And then Crunch for death. Focus Band, Pog. I know the Protect's going to happen.
Actually, there, I didn't understand the Silver Wind, because with a crit Shadow Ball, I think you could have gotten the KO, but...
I guess they were fishing for a boost?
Yeah, but even then, what are you going to do with a boost if you die anyways? Yeah.
I don't know. Game 2. We'll switch sides to keep it in continuity. Is it the same match? No. Crobat. Crobat off the rip. You taunting? This is a taunter? Okay, no. Something far less sinister. Okay. Okay, well. Oh, is this a Blaziken gonna... Wait.
Oh, yeah. It missed the Gengar.
Oh. Wait, who even Earthquake?
Blaziken.
Oh, you know what? I did not know Blaziken got that move. If I'm honest with you, I've never fucking seen that in my life. I mean, I was so confused. Wait, and it missed Bright Powder? The Bright Powder Gengar? I actually ran Bright Powder on my Zam last week.
Yeah.
Because sometimes there's just no items that you have available to you.
Yeah, it's such a good item for fucking with your opponent.
It's also not even as good as it usually is. Oh, Sky Uppercut miss on Raikou. Sunny Day. This is Jover. This is a Boom City if I've ever seen one.
What do you mean by it's not as good as it usually is?
Is it not, am I crazy? Bright Powder. Oh no, it is still point. For some reason I thought Bright Powder was 0.8 multiplier in later gens. It's not.
No, that's Sandvale.
Yeah, I guess
Sandvale already in Gen 3.
Okay, still probably booming, surely. I feel like there's just no reason. You're not going to be able to double KO the... Oh, I guess predict Sky Uppercut. It's fine. Safer plays if you want to be safe. Brain Dance Zapdos to counter Sun is interesting. Yeah, Bright Powder in the towers. Also, a Quick Claw in the towers is also a nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm also thinking of... Quick Claw is better in later gens than it is in Gen 3.
Wait.
By very... No. It's... I'll show. It's a very small amount, but it is better. I believe it's 18.75% in Gen 3 and maybe Gen 4 also.
No, I think what you're thinking of is
No, wait.
In Gen 2, it's a bit better, I think.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different item. I thought there was an item that was like an 18% chance. Hold on, is this?
I think Quick Claw in Gen 2 is like 23% or something like that.
I think you're right, yeah. I think
and then from Gen 3 it's 20%.
Oh, maybe I'm getting misinfo from look at if you so this could be this is either misinfo on Smogon or misinfo on Cerebi. Cerebi has it at 18.75% in Gen 3 and 4, and then Gen 5 and beyond it's got it at 20. Let's check Bulbapedia. We're doing a triple check here. We're doing a check here.
Yeah. Akiak said
no.
It's cool that all the Regis are good in standard. I totally agree with that. I think the Regis are actually like really good mons, and compared to how good they are still so underrated. Like, you rarely find them on a team. You have people like TeamCap saying that Regis is bad, even though it's like a Zapdos and Lati counter, but like, yeah. And especially in draft, they are so good.
I think people are afraid of them losing to Metagross, but like they don't even okay, first of all, I don't think, like, if you want to look at calcs, like Registeel is not losing smoke on damage calc. Registeel is not losing to fucking Metagross. Like Metagross,
you mean like with Fire Punch or
like Earthquake, like like unless it's choice band, I don't really think it's going to be like destroying it. Basically, it does about half. So I don't know. And Regice is definitely really good. Like you said, counter Zapdos or counter Lati does also really well against Zapdos. I don't really know what else to expect. And you know, Regice is worse against Metagross than and same with the other one, because Regirock, because they're weak to Meteor Mash as well. But I don't know, they all have boom pressure. Metagross is also weak to itself, so it's not like you're running counter. I don't think counter is a big factor. All right, unfortunately, my game isn't going to get played today. I was supposed to play my opponent. They just have not answered me, despite agreeing at 9:15 this morning that they were available at 3. But I guess that's that. So thank you for playing your match on stream. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a great pleasure.
I'll be back next week with some more games, guys. Bye-bye.